Hello there everybody and welcome back to Dead Rising 2. I'm going to start things off by giving Katie one of the presents that I picked up off screen. Most of the presents that you bring her are two-handed and cannot be stored in your inventory, so you definitely want to bring these back as soon as you can if that is something that you want to do. And as you can see, she is absolutely thrilled. You also get 15,000 PP for that, which is quite a lot, to be honest. That's almost as much as escorting a survivor back to the safe house. So if you were to bring Katie a gift on top of a couple of survivors, that's really a massive PP bonus for you. And if you talk to Katie in between giving her Zombrex, sometimes she'll say different things, and she will actually ask you for toys. And each toy that you bring her has its own unique spot that it sits on. So the donkey will always be here, just as Snowflake always sits in her spot over here. So if you bring Katie back enough toys, the whole security room will actually be covered in mostly big stuffed animals, which is kind of interesting. I did have a bit of spare time off screen, and our next case file takes place at 3 a.m. So we're going to head out. Now we only have a couple of things to do before Katie needs her next dosage of Zombrex. We have to pick up these next survivors at 3 a.m. and bring them back. And then we have one more set, and then we can give Katie her medicine. So I'll try and grab both sets of survivors in this video if I can, because the next case file, 3-1, is actually quite a extensive case file. It probably will span over the course of a couple of videos, and that one is quite intensive, so we want to make sure to get the survivors out of the way while we can, especially when we have the time. And if you're not going for all of the survivors on your run, or you're just kind of fooling around, this is actually a great time to just do whatever you want. This is a great time to grind for some money or whatever else you might need, because the next objective doesn't start until 10 a.m. And you don't really have anything else to do until then, so you're practically just waiting for Stacy to call you. And so you have a lot of spare time. And that's what's really nice, is sometimes they give you really intensive type case files, and then other times they really kind of let you sit back and relax and kind of just do your own thing. So where I need to go is over to the arena. I could use the strip, but what I think I might do instead, besides killing zombies and getting blood all over my nice suit, is go out one of the other exits. There is an exit that is specifically designed to go straight to the arena. I just have to find it. I really like coming through the Americana Casino because it just connects to so many vital places. It connects to the arena, it connects to the plaza as well as the strip. It's a really nice hub to get you to where you want to go. Anyways, this is where I wanted to go. And I think this is near where we fought Brandon a little while ago. And it just occurred to me that I probably need to heal up a little bit. I'm getting a little low on health. Although I have come prepared, I do have quite a few healing items in my inventory. And the next group of survivors is actually in the South Plaza. But the easiest way to get to the plaza, of course, is just going through the arena. The two kind of connect. And it's unfortunate because there's a couple of case files that take place in South Plaza, but it's the unfinished part of Fortune City. It's got all of the unfinished stores and entertainment and things like that, so you don't really spend a lot of time here. And it looks like I've actually gone ahead and made it at a perfect time. Just as I walked through the door to South Plaza, my walkie-talkie went off. And these group of survivors are part of the Industrial Fashion quest. These two girls are pretty easy to find. Ooh, looters, let's kill them. Because why not? I hate having looters running around. They're jerks. Although I guess I'm a jerk too, seeing as how I just killed them super hard. Man, do I ever love this combo weapon. It's one of my favorites. The knife gloves are just so fast and so deadly. And I definitely like to have more than one pair on me at a time. So here is Willa and Terry, and they are near the maintenance tunnel, the underground access in the plaza. What you want to do first is talk to Willa. She is exhausted. She's just really tired from fighting all of these zombies. And because she's tired, you are going to have to carry her. You can piggyback her. And then we can talk to her friend Terry, and then we can get Terry to join us. Terry is kicking ass. I think she's got a lead pipe there. That can do some serious damage. And these survivors are really easy to follow you, which is really nice. You don't have to pay them or get them anything. They just are happy for your help, which is what I like. But it's gonna get tougher. There are gonna be some survivors coming up that are a real pain in the arse to grab. Now, because you have to carry Willa, I would suggest going back to the safe house right away. Not only that, but you don't really have a lot else that's really going on right now, so you might as well recruit them and bring them back, and then you can have your hands empty if there is something that you want to get done later on. So I'm going to go through the hotel, back onto the strip. I could have gone back the way I came through the casino, but this way works as well. I think it's just a bit of a longer route. And the Royal Flush Plaza is just over yonder. And because, of course, you're carrying Willa, she's just like any other survivor that you have to carry. You can only kick to attack zombies. You can't carry a weapon, and you can't jump. So you're pretty vulnerable. But luckily, Terry can handle herself, so we don't have to worry about her. And by the time that we get these two back to the safe house, I think that the other ones will be available to go and pick up. Which is just great. I love when things line up like that. And she's keeping behind me pretty closely, so that's good. I've been playing the first Dead Rising just for a little bit of a change of pace, and I have got to say that the AI in this game is so much more intelligent than the AI in that game. I'm glad that that's one of the things that they improved on. And now maybe that's just me, because I'm definitely not as familiar with the first game as I am with this one. But having to escort survivors around in that game makes me want to pull my hair out. Whereas these guys aren't so bad. They don't try and stay and fight, they can push themselves past large crowds. Whereas the survivors in the first game want to kill every single zombie that's in sight. So that was pretty easy to escort these two. So now we get more PP. More PP that I don't need, of course. But at this point, if you're picking up all the survivors, I'm sure you've gained a couple of levels. I'm just gonna wait for my next objective to turn up. How's my weapon situation looking? Not too bad. I've got a couple of healing items. I do need to go and make another set of knife gloves. I guess I'll do that while I wait. Inventory managing for the win. Gotta love managing your inventory.
Yeah.
And Stacy's just reminding us that Katie will need Zombrex in a couple of hours. So if you haven't gotten your hands on some Zombrex, now would be a great time to find some, because now, and in between the time where you need to go and give Katie her Zombrex is completely freed up. Aside from doing this next quest, Rock Heroes. And I just love that they placed that very convenient Bowie knife on top of that stand. There's also several zombies in the mall carrying Bowie knives. They're usually the zombies with the black shirt with a yellow stripe on them. And then police zombies are usually always carrying handguns. So a lot of the stuff to make some of these combo weapons isn't difficult to find, you just need to know where to look for them. So I'm going to make another pair of these, and then I'm going to head out over to the strip.
Some ass.
Alright, so this one appears around 4 a.m. And we're going to go and rescue a bunch of rockers, which is kind of interesting, I guess. They put in a assortment of different survivors. They're all really different, which is really neat. You get to see all sorts of variety of like what people were doing in the city before the outbreak started and why they're here. Like a lot of the survivors at the beginning were here to watch terror's reality, but then some of them work here, you know, all different things. I think I hear looters, but maybe I don't. Maybe I'm just imagining things. I thought I heard something in the background. Oh, yeah, I do hear them. There they are. I was gonna say, they will generally chase you, so it's a good idea to take care of them if you do hear them. Because at a lower level, you may not be able to outrun them. But of course, they're not going to follow you outside of the area that you're in. So if I were to leave this zone and go out to the strip, they wouldn't follow me. If you don't feel like fighting them. Get off me, zombie! And these guys are over near the Yucatan. Over by the Silver Strip. I call this whole area the Strip, but really this is Fortune Park. And then this area over here is technically the Strip. If you want to get really, really technical, and then I generally just zone all the locations by what they're near. I'm much better with landmarks than I am with actual locations. And you can hear their awesome music from here. That is quite the show they got going on. Look at them rock out, man. Look at all the zombies that came to watch. Zombies are interested in your music, apparently. And these guys are super British. They're a British punk band, and their band is called Angel Lust. That's kind of an interesting name for a band. And all you have to do is just talk to these guys a couple of times to get them to join you. And then they make heads explode, and it is awesome. I love these guys. They're great. They don't even care that their fans were zombies. They were just glad that someone came to watch. And all they wanted to do was finish their show. So as soon as they're finished, they'll join. And I think that now is the perfect opportunity to take my SUV out for a spin. There's 3 of them, and there's 4 seats. Of course, I'm the driver, so the SUV can hold 3 survivors at maximum capacity. So in a situation like this is a great chance to get a couple of extra zombie kills and to get your survivors back to the safe room faster and out of harm's way. Now, since I have a lot of spare time, I could drive around the strip and kill some zombies for a little while, but there's not a whole lot of point in that for me, because all you really get from zombie kills is additional PP, which I don't need. But oh well, it's always fun to run zombies over anyways, especially because they're infinitely spawning. We'll just plow our way over here to the plaza. There we go. And everybody out. We need to get inside the plaza. Alrighty. I think I'm making pretty good time. I haven't checked my watch recently, but as soon as we deliver these guys, we won't have any more survivors or case file stuff to worry about until we have to give Katie her Zombrex. So what I'll probably do is take the opportunity to maybe go and get some money and then meet you guys back in the next video just after getting Katie her Zombrex. And I think Floyd will defend himself with a guitar, and the rest of them will kind of just follow you. Yeah, Alan and Floyd have guitars. Gina doesn't have anything, but she'll just follow Chuck. So they can handle themselves fine, although you could give Gina a weapon if you wanted. Gianna, I don't really know. It's kind of spelt funny. It could be Jenna for all I know. I'm terrible with pronunciating names. So don't sue me if I didn't get the proper pronunciation.
Thanks, then.
Alright, excellent. In addition to escorting them and bringing them back to the safe house, Floyd will also give you a combo card. And I do believe he gives you the combo card for, if I can find it, he gives you the combo card for the power guitar. So this is combining an electric guitar and an amp, which isn't too difficult to make, and this is a really fun weapon. We'll have to show it off at some point, but if you want to earn the combo cards, then that's definitely a group of survivors that you want to save, because that's the only way to get that combo card. So right now we are at 5:30 a.m. I've still got plenty of time before I have to give Katie her Zombrex. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go off screen, I'm going to do a little bit of money grinding, and I will meet you guys back here to give Katie her 7 a.m. dose of Zombrex. Thank you so very much for watching, and I hope that I will see you next time.